Big John, Big John.
Well, good morning, everybody. Oh, that's better. Hi. Good morning, everybody. Happy August 25th. It's Thursday morning, 7:35. Just got off work. Swung by the Woodville farm here. I want to check the rain gauge. And looking at the beans. It's really wet. So I'm not going to go out there and walk through the field. But they got a lot of pods on them. I was out there back at the beginning of the lane and rolled a few over on the edge. Of course, the edge always looks better than the middle of the field, but they don't look bad all the way across. You can see where they sprayed them. Yes, I didn't spray my beans this year. Post-spray. Pre-sprayed everything. But I didn't have time to post-spray because I was getting ready for vacation. And as bad as that sounds, well, that's just the way it was. I had vacation planned for a year, and I was going on vacation. But anyway, yeah, beans look good over here. Corn don't look bad neither. This field anyway. They got some grass up here on the end. It looks pretty crappy up here along the end, actually. But get a couple rows in. I think they were afraid to burn the grass up when they sprayed it. So, but you can see where the deer have been munching. I don't see much coon damage, but I see a lot of deer damage. But the ears look good on it. I was walking out through there the other day. I didn't do any ear counts or kernel counts or anything like that. But yeah, the outside edge here has got a lot of grass. Dad mowed over here last week, and he said it's all the way around the field. They hung away. There's probably 6 feet of grass here where they stayed away from the end, but well, we got deer. Me and Tammy come down here the other day and seen a hen turkey with 3 little ones. Yeah, you probably can't see them, but there's deer right over there looking at us. This corner always washes out. It's packed hard because every piece of equipment that comes into this field has to come right through there. And these beans were planted late. And it was far from ideal conditions when these got planted, but they'll make a crop. They look better you get out there farther. They're not waist high like the other ones, but they're more than knee high. So can't complain about that. Well, the sun's bright, dewy this morning though, which is good. I'll take the moisture. But yeah, the grass in that field's atrocious. I think Dad gave our rep a hard time about that already, so I won't bust his chops on it. So, whew. There we go. Put your sun visor down. That's what they're made for. Anyway, we'll go look at the other fields too. Here, let me show you something. Nice beans. Not so nice beans. You see that hole? Let me get around here. Make sure there's no traffic coming. But yeah, you see that hole on the beans right there? It's not compaction. It's not chemicals. It's woodchucks. Yes. See this bare spot over here? I don't know if you can see that or not. I hope you can. That's not water laying. The water lays over there in the middle. That's woodchucks and turkeys. Here's another spot too, by this telephone pole. I don't know if you can see it. Beans are almost waist high when you get out there 30 feet. Up here by the ditch bank, nothing. Woodchucks. So yeah, that's why we shoot woodchucks. I don't shoot turkeys, but we have one guy that comes over here and hunts turkeys. He takes one a year. There's about, last time I seen them all flock together, there's almost 40. So that's pretty cool. But they can do a lot of damage too. Alright, we'll back in here to the rain gauge. Oh, oh. Nice looking beans over here. Horsefly still in here. So this is from a couple days ago. So what do we got? We got 7/10. 7/10. So we'll get rid of that. And we'll mark that in the calendar. But we're supposed to get chances of rain again. So, yeah, Friday and Sunday, there the horsefly left. Scared him out. I was driving backwards. So this looks really good for the amount of rain that was on it this spring. Really good, because we have an issue with this field. Oh yeah, here it don't look so good. This is where the water laid. Got that 4 inches of rain, water was a foot deep in here, kind of like at my house, but there's no place to trench it off to get rid of it. So we need to get some tile in over here. Tile would help this farm immensely. And there's a big creek, Sugar Creek, right inside that woods over there. So everything could come right through here. I don't know if you've seen the truck shake when I bounced through there. There's a couple of trenches cut through this lane, and the water comes out, and then it comes down along here and goes all the way back along, you can't see, but along this field to the back corner, and then goes across, and over in there about halfway, 2/3 of the way across there, there's a big washout where it goes down into the creek. So I mean, there's a big tile. I don't know if you can see that opening right there in the trees. That's where we replaced that tile that was all broke down. That comes from that big 12-inch main comes, or 8-inch comes from over them trees all the way through that field, and then comes across the road and then angles over there. So there is tile here, but they're about every 100 foot, and they're hand dug, and they're probably 100 years old. My great-great-grandfather lived here, and my great-grandfather, my dad's dad, grew up here, and my great-uncle lived here. But they would come out in the morning, they'd do chores, they'd take 2 fence posts out of the forms, mix up concrete, get the wire, put 2 more, fill the forms for 2 more fence posts. Do the chores, come back in, eat breakfast. They would go out and hand dig. 2 spades wide, 2 spades deep, all the way across that field. I'd like to consider myself being able to work pretty hard, but I couldn't work as hard as them old boys did. I couldn't now, but yeah, 2 spades wide, 2 spades deep, all day. I don't know if they did it all day, but they did it in the mornings when it was cool. So anyway, that's the crop tour. I mean, the rest of this field looks pretty good. It don't look bad. Of course, this is the road, and there is a couple spots down here on this end where it's compacted from the rain. We've had the neighbors put manure on it, and we inline ripped it. I need to get a different inline ripper. I want to try and get a straight shank case one. So that's on the wish list. I gotta talk to my guy at Redline about that, and we'll see what we can do. Anyway, I'm gonna head for home now, and Tammy's already home. We drove separate. I went into work at 7 o'clock last night, so I worked 12. Let me get you in the shade. So I worked 12. I've been working 12s all week. Last week too. So, and I got to go in at 7 o'clock tonight too. So, anyway, we'll catch up on the next one. Just give a little crop update at the Woodville farm. Thanks for watching.